The first time I saw Emily, it was as if the world had stopped for a moment. We were in a small bookstore, a haven for bibliophiles like myself. I was browsing through the shelves, lost in my thoughts, when I noticed her. She was standing in the aisle, carefully examining a book about travel destinations. Her presence was magnetic, and the way she flipped through the pages with such care made me want to know more about her. But there was one significant obstacle in my path. I was incredibly shy. I'd always been an introvert, content with the comfort of my own company and my small circle of friends. The idea of approaching someone as captivating as Emily felt daunting. My mind raced with a myriad of worries. What if I stuttered? What if I made a fool of myself? What if she wasn't interested? These fears paralyzed me, and instead of seizing the moment, I simply admired her from afar, convincing myself that it was safer this way. The encounter at the bookstore was just one of many instances where my shyness prevented me from pursuing my desires. My friends often teased me about my hesitance to put myself out there, especially when it came to matters of the heart. They didn't understand why I would let opportunities slip away when it was clear that I was longing for a meaningful connection. Their well-meaning advice about just being myself and taking chances only seemed to highlight the gap between my aspirations and my actions. As time went on, my yearning for love became more pronounced. I couldn't ignore the ache in my heart, the desire for a deep and meaningful relationship. I realized that if I wanted to manifest the love of my life, I needed to overcome my shyness and take action. I started researching various manifestation techniques, hoping that they could guide me toward my goal. The concept of manifestation fascinated me. I learned that it involved focusing on what you want to achieve, believing in its possibility, and taking practical steps toward making it a reality. I was intrigued by the idea that my thoughts and intentions could shape my experiences. If I could harness the power of manifestation, perhaps I could overcome my shyness and attract the love I so deeply desired. I began my journey by setting clear intentions. I created a vision board with images of happy couples, romantic settings, and heartfelt moments. I wrote down my ideal partner's qualities and characteristics, imagining what it would be like to share my life with someone who truly understood and cherished me. Each morning and evening, I spent time visualizing this ideal relationship, allowing myself to feel the emotions of love, joy, and connection. Despite my efforts, taking concrete steps to meet potential partners remained a challenge. I continued to struggle with my shyness, finding excuses to avoid social situations and opportunities to connect with others. My friends urged me to join social groups, attend events, and engage in activities where I might meet someone special. I knew they were right, but the thought of putting myself in the spotlight felt overwhelming. One day, while scrolling through a social media platform, I came across a post about a local singles mixer. The event promised a casual, relaxed atmosphere where people could meet and mingle. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to step out of my comfort zone and potentially meet someone who shared my interests. With a deep breath and a surge of determination, I decided to attend. The night of the mixer arrived, and I was filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation. I arrived at the venue early, hoping to ease into the environment before it became too crowded. As people started to arrive, I found myself retreating to a corner, feeling overwhelmed by the noise and activity. I reminded myself of my intention to manifest love and the steps I had taken to bring it into my life. In a moment of courage, I decided to approach a group of people who seemed engaged in an animated conversation. I introduced myself, and to my surprise, the group welcomed me warmly. As the evening progressed, I found myself engaging in conversations and making connections. It wasn't long before I noticed Emily across the room, standing by a refreshment table. My heart skipped a beat, and I knew I had to seize the opportunity. Summoning all my courage, I walked over to her and struck up a conversation. To my delight, Emily was friendly and engaging. We talked about our favorite books, shared our travel experiences, and laughed about the quirks of life. It felt like the universe had aligned to bring us together, and for the first time in a long while, I felt a genuine connection. After the event, Emily and I exchanged contact information, and we continued to stay in touch. Our conversations grew more frequent, and our bond deepened. I couldn't help but marvel at how manifestation had played a role in bringing us together. I had visualized finding love, and here I was, building a meaningful relationship with someone who seemed to embody everything I had hoped for. As our relationship progressed, I realized that manifestation wasn't just about visualizing and wishing for what you want. It was also about taking action and being open to the possibilities that come your way. I had to confront my fears, challenge my shyness, and embrace new experiences. The journey wasn't always easy, but it was worth every effort. Emily and I spent countless hours together, exploring new places, sharing our dreams, and building a life filled with love and laughter. Our connection was everything I had envisioned and more. The manifestation process had not only brought me closer to finding love, but had also taught me valuable lessons about self-growth and resilience. In reflecting on my journey, I realized that overcoming shyness was a crucial part of the process. It required me to step outside of my comfort zone, confront my fears, and embrace new opportunities. By doing so, I was able to manifest the love of my life and create a fulfilling relationship that brought immense joy and fulfillment. My story is a testament to the power of manifestation and the importance of taking proactive steps toward your goals. It showed me that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with determination, courage, and belief in oneself. Manifestation is not just about wishing for things to happen, but also about aligning your actions with your intentions and being open to the possibilities that life presents. As I look back on my journey, I am grateful for the lessons learned and the love I have found. Emily and I continue to build a life together, and I cherish every moment of our shared experiences. My shyness no longer holds me back, and I approach life with a newfound confidence and openness. The power of manifestation has transformed my life in ways I could never have imagined, and I am excited for the future and the opportunities it holds. To anyone who may be struggling with shyness or seeking to manifest their own desires, I encourage you to believe in yourself and your potential. Embrace the principles of manifestation with an open heart, take proactive steps toward your goals, and be open to the possibilities that come your way. Your journey may be unique, but the power to create positive change and manifest your dreams lies within you. Trust in the process, stay persistent, and watch as your desires unfold into reality. As my relationship with Emily blossomed, I began to understand more deeply how the manifestation process had shaped not only my romantic life, but my overall perspective on self-improvement and personal growth. I had initially approached manifestation with a sense of skepticism and trepidation, unsure whether such a practice could genuinely impact my life. However, the changes I experienced, both in my approach to love and in my interactions with the world, proved to me that the principles were more than just abstract concepts. They were powerful tools for transformation. Emily and I were now a couple, and our relationship was growing stronger with each passing day. We supported each other's dreams and ambitions, and our shared vision for the future became clearer. Emily had always been passionate about art, and I admired her dedication and creativity. As we spent more time together, I found myself inspired by her enthusiasm and determination. One day, Emily confided in me about her dream of opening a small art studio. She envisioned a space where she could create, teach, and collaborate with other artists. The idea was ambitious, and although she had been saving and planning for a while, she felt uncertain about whether she could truly make it happen. Her doubts echoed some of my own fears from earlier in our relationship, doubts that had nearly prevented me from pursuing my own desires. Determined to support Emily and apply the principles of manifestation that had so positively impacted my life, I suggested we work on visualizing her dream together. We spent evenings crafting a shared vision for her art studio, creating mood boards with images of inspiring spaces, colors, and artworks. We wrote down specific goals and actions needed to bring her vision to life, from finding the perfect location to gathering necessary resources. In our visualization sessions, we imagined the studio bustling with activity, filled with vibrant art and enthusiastic students. We pictured Emily in her element, teaching and creating, and we allowed ourselves to feel the joy and fulfillment that came with seeing her dream come true. This collective focus and positive energy became a driving force in our lives, pushing us both to take inspired action. As Emily worked tirelessly on her plans, I took on a more active role in helping her achieve her goals. I researched potential locations, helped with budgeting, and assisted in setting up meetings with local businesses and art communities. Our combined efforts were fruitful, and before long, Emily's dream began to take shape. One of the most gratifying moments in our journey was finding the perfect location for the studio. It was a charming, light-filled space in a vibrant part of town, just as we had envisioned. The process of turning the space into a welcoming art studio involved countless hours of planning, painting, and organizing, but the results were worth every bit of effort. Seeing Emily's face light up as she stepped into her studio for the first time was a moment of pure joy and accomplishment. Emily's studio quickly became a hub of creativity and connection. She began teaching classes, hosting workshops, and collaborating with other local artists. The positive energy and enthusiasm she brought to the studio were palpable, and it attracted a wonderful community of artists and art lovers. The success of the studio was a testament to the power of manifestation and the strength of our combined efforts. As we continued to build our life together, I found that the lessons of manifestation extended beyond our personal and professional endeavors. They influenced how we approached challenges, set goals, and nurtured our relationship. We remained committed to supporting each other's dreams and using the principles of positive thinking and visualization to navigate life's ups and downs. One significant aspect of our journey was the focus on gratitude. We made it a point to regularly express our appreciation for the blessings in our lives, both big and small. This practice helped us stay grounded and connected to the positive aspects of our journey. Whether it was a simple thank you for a shared meal or a heartfelt acknowledgement of each other's support, gratitude became a cornerstone of our relationship. Our experiences with manifestation also inspired us to give back to the community. Emily and I started volunteering at local organizations and hosting free art workshops for underserved communities. We wanted to share the joy and fulfillment we had found in our journey with others. It was a deeply rewarding experience, and it reinforced the idea that the power of manifestation extends beyond personal gain to making a positive impact on the world. Throughout our journey, I continued to reflect on the role that shyness had played in my initial struggle to manifest love. Overcoming my fears and stepping out of my comfort zone had been crucial in creating the relationship I now cherished. I realized that the principles of manifestation were not just about achieving specific goals, but also about embracing personal growth and change. As Emily and I navigated the next chapters of our lives, we remained focused on our shared vision and continued to apply the principles of manifestation. We set new goals, celebrated our achievements, and supported each other through challenges. Our relationship thrived on the foundation of love, trust, and mutual respect, and we were excited about the future we were building together. Reflecting on my journey, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the transformation I had undergone. The shy, hesitant man who had once feared approaching someone as wonderful as Emily had grown into a more confident and proactive individual. The manifestation process had not only brought me closer to finding love, but had also taught me valuable lessons about courage, resilience, and the importance of pursuing one's dreams. To anyone who may be struggling with shyness or seeking to manifest their desires, I offer this piece of advice: believe in yourself and your potential. Embrace the principles of manifestation with an open heart, take inspired action, and trust that the universe will guide you toward your goals. The journey may require patience and perseverance, but the rewards are worth every effort. Your dreams are within reach, And with determination and a positive mindset, you can create the life you envision. As Emily and I continue to build our future together, I remain committed to the principles that guided us on our journey. I am grateful for the love we share, the opportunities we've created, and the lessons we've learned. Manifestation has been a powerful tool in my life, and I look forward to the adventures and experiences that lie ahead.